I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello, it is Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have mixed some resin off camera and we are going to be making some custom dominoes. So this is my first time attempting to make a domino set. I did not measure of how much this took or is going to take. I mixed a total of 8 ounces. So we're going to cross our fingers and hope it works. Spoiler alert, I made just enough. It was exactly 8 ounces. Not a drop more, not a drop less. So I made a great guesstimate. I'll pat myself on the back. I'm proud. But I did use some blue mica powder. I should kind of speed that in the video. I absolutely love blue. Blue is my favorite color. So of course, if I'm going to make something, it's going to be blue. I plan on doing a raffle at my pop-up shop, and so I thought this would be a amazing raffle gift. So that's the goal behind this. And my goal when pouring the resin is making sure that all of them is at the same level, while also making sure I don't run out of resin. So that was my main goal when initially pouring the resin. And so I am filling them to the complete top for each of the mold, that just so that they are the exact same sizes. And I am using JDiction's 1-to-1 epoxy resin. Did purchase this from Amazon. I will have the link in the description box in case you're into resin. This has been the company that I've been using from day one. I haven't tried any other resin companies because JDiction has been working great for me. I haven't had any problems with their resin, and so why change if it works? So I am going over the resin with this long neck lighter just to remove any bubbles that may have surfaced while I was mixing the resin. So now I'm going in with the Dominoes case, and I am going to mix this with some gold mica powder along with another 8 ounces of some blue resin. And it's the exact same mix that I did for the Dominoes. I just made it again for the case. Now, the key with this mold is to not fill it completely up to the top. However, I didn't do that, and I made a big old mess, and I overfilled the mold, and that is going to hurt me when it comes to trying to put this together. But I didn't know no better. Had I known that before doing it, it was when I went to put it together and I watched some videos and everybody was saying, don't fill it up to the top. And I was like, I should have did this before I poured the resin, but I didn't. So lesson learned. So it didn't turn out how I wanted it to turn out, but I know for next time what not to do. So here I'm going in with that mix of gold mica powder and making some swirls, kind of like a marble effect to it. There is no rhyme or reason. I'm just pouring in, swirling to make a marble effect until I get it to my liking. So here I am the next day. I'm molding the resin, and I wish the gold popped more. So next time if I do it, I probably would insert the gold into layers. That way you can sit on both sides instead of just pouring the mold and doing it on one side. So I definitely would change that on the next time. Also, not filling the mold up so it overflows, because in order for it to fit in them slides, I didn't have to file it, and that wasn't a easy feat. But this turned out to be a disaster. Unmolding it was fine. Putting it together, disaster. I was literally in tears because I could not figure this out. And then when I did figure it out, I glued it the wrong way. The hurt that I felt when I realized that the video I was watching, the camera was like angled weird. And so what I thought I was looking at, I really wasn't looking at, and it was the complete opposite. So yeah, that happened. So I ruined it. I really did.
So this is also I got from Temu, but I'm gonna put it in a small precision tube bottle.
So here I'm going in with the acrylic paint to fill up the numbers. An hour and 30 minutes. I said, ooh, this is tedious. Or maybe finding a better way of doing it. I'll probably try with my acrylic pens next time to see if it comes out and give me the same look that I was going for that the acrylic paint would. But this is definitely a tedious process, and I did not expect it to take me this long, but it did. And maybe because it's my first time, so once I get into a rhythm, we'll get it together. So I did speed it up, and I definitely cut a lot of this process out because after a few, you kind of get the gist of what I'm doing. I am using alcohol on that. What do you call it? I want to say a toothpick, but the little thing, you see it. To wipe off any of the excess paint that may get on the outside or any areas that I don't want it to be. Now, granted, my pop-up shop has already happened, and this is me editing the video afterwards. I did not sell these. The raffle kind of didn't raffle like it's supposed to be. No fault of the participant, mainly because I didn't market it. I just put the sign up, and I just figured the sign worked. So I've been told by other people, girl, I'm gonna need you to promote that the raffle is actually happening, because sometimes people don't be paying attention. And I was like, you right, I should have did that, but I didn't. Next time, I know. This was my first go round. I figured if I had a big old sign on the table, somebody, you see it, if you're interested, you'll inquire, right? No, nothing. I got nothing about that raffle. But I also should have said something or brought it to people's attention just in case they didn't see it. So that's a note that I have to keep. Next time, if I decide to do a raffle, you got to tell people about the raffle because they might not see it. My bad. So these dominoes are sitting on my shelf. I might just keep it for myself because they cute though. It ain't my favorite color. So maybe deep down inside, I was hoping that nobody got it because I wanted it for myself. Cause that's what I'm going to do with it is keep it for myself because they cute. So these are what they are looking like after I've spent the hour and 30 minutes filling them in. I do love how they turned out. Now, this is me showing you the disaster of the case that I did. It's backwards. It's a mess. So the other two pieces can't fit because I put it on backwards. So it's just over there. So now I have to figure out what I'm gonna put these dominoes in because that case ain't gonna work. Yep, the tears that I had. And I realized I've got that far and it was backwards. The hurt. But sitting on my desk where I keep my wooden sticks and my, what you call them things? Micro brushes. That's what you call them. The micro brushes. The case that I keep those in is actually a Dollar Tree case, and those dominoes fit perfectly in that case. Now I gotta find somewhere to put the micro sticks, but I made it work, and this is what they are looking like. I truly appreciate you sticking it out to the end of my video, especially if you made it this far. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, comment, and like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
What a wonderful world.